Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tom or Gummy, and today we are back with another statue tutorial. Today we are starting a new series, as you could probably tell by the title of the video. Today we are starting the Star Wars series. So if you didn't know, when Disney bought the franchise, they're releasing a new film coming out in December. I believe it's either December 27th or 28th. It's just after Christmas, which is pretty awesome, not too far away at all. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Again, request some stuff down below. I'll probably be doing some of the bad guys, and as well as like some other variants, such as the X-Wing fighter, Luke Skywalker, and stuff like that. So yeah, today we're doing Luke, and stick around for the other videos. So anyways, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you in the tutorial. Okay guys, so first off, we're going to start off the tutorial by listing off the blocks you'll need. You'll need the following: oak log, birch planks, oak planks, smooth sandstone, stone, grey wool, mushroom block, brown wool, spruce planks, spruce logs, blue wool, white wool, lime wool, black stained clay, and also a map if you're feeling lazy. So what we're going to start by doing is building the legs. The legs are 12 tall, 8 wide, and we're going to start off by building the first layer, which consists of 8 oak logs, like so. The next row goes from left to right: 1 birch, 2 smooth sandstone, 2 birch, 2 smooth sandstone, 1 birch. The next row is 1 oak, 2 birch, 2 oak, 2 birch, 1 oak. So right now it's 3 blocks tall, 8 blocks wide. What we're going to do is this pattern that we've got here, we're going to replicate that one more time. So we go 1 birch, 2 smooth sandstone, 2 birch, 2 sandstone, 1 birch, and then the next row being 1 oak, 2 birch, 2 oak, 2 birch, 1 oak. And then what we're going to do for the 5th row, or the 6th row in this case should I say, but the 5th row of this pattern here, is we're going to do this row one more time. So we go 1 birch, 2 sandstone, 2 birch, 2 sandstone, 1 birch. Okay, and then finally what we're going to do is build a row of 8 birch just to cap it off. And once you've done that, it looks something like this. Now, right now, it is 7 blocks tall. We've got 5 blocks, or 5 rows remaining, should I say, of the legs. So we're going to do that in a second. But again, if you want to, feel free to pause. Again, it makes your life a hell of a lot easier if you do. But moving on, what we're going to do is 1 sandstone, 1 birch, 1 sandstone, 2 birch, sandstone, birch, sandstone. When I say sandstone, I am referencing, of course, to smooth sandstone, just in case anyone's getting confused about that. The next row is 3 sandstone, 2 birch, 3 sandstone, and the same with the next row. So again, 3 sandstone, 2 birch, 3 sandstone. The next 2 layers and final 2 layers of the legs is 8 birch planks. And once you've done that, you'll have yourself something that looks like this. Now that is 12 tall, or 8 blocks wide. Again, I can prove that. The floor is Y5, the top of this is Y17, so that is 12 blocks. Again, you're more than welcome to pause right here if you need to do so, and we shall continue moving on up and working on the body. Okay, so on the basis that you have completed that, we're going to move on to the body now. So, of course, if you haven't finished that, then do not move on. It just makes your life so much more difficult, and that's not something you want to do. But if you have, of course, let's go. So, starting on the left, we're going to place 3 oak log, 2 stone, and 3 grey wool. Now, this is where you have a bit of like variety or a bit of customization, and also some limits if you're playing on PC. So, as of the time of recording this, currently 1.8 Minecraft has just been released. Well, not just released, it's been out a while, but 1.9 is in the works. Mushroom blocks is no longer a thing. So as you can see on this one here, it's like this creamy olivey skin colour. That's not a thing on 1.8. On 1.8, it's this disgusting brown block that looks horrible. But if you are playing on PC, on a lower version, or you're playing on any other format, that being Xbox, PS3, PS4, Wii U, whatever you're playing on, you probably will still have access to this. If you don't, then feel free to use white stained clay, which gives you an equally good skin tone. And again, if you don't know how to get this, what you do is you grab yourself some mycelium, you smack that down. On top of that, you put a nice brown mushroom and you bone meal it, and it will grow huge, make a huge mushroom tree, and that looks really, really awesome. Then what you do is you get a Silk Touch pickaxe, and then in survival, make sure you're in survival. If you do it in creative, it will not work, I stress. Make sure you're in survival, you mine it, and you'll get this awesome block here. Again, if it has been updated and you get some disgusting brown looking block, then you'll know that you do not qualify, so either downgrade your Minecraft, or just do the easier thing, which is switch over to using white stained clay. Alrighty, so now I've got that out of the way, what we're going to do is build 4 to the left, and 4 to the right using our mushroom blocks, or in your case, if you are using white stained clay, white stained clay. Okay, and essentially what that does is just marks out where the hands go and where the start of the arms are, but we're not going to worry about that for now. We'll get back to that at a later point in the video. So, continuing with the body, what we're going to do, we are going to place 11 rows of birch planks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now, you may ask, why have I done this? That looks awfully plain, that looks nothing like what you showed us earlier. This is what we're going to do. Rather than placing each row separately, we're going to fill it all in and punch out the detail. I think this is a hell of a lot easier than this because the detail is very random and very placed all over the place. So rather than saying, go up diagonal twice, up one to side one, left one, down one, and stuff like that, what we're going to do is just give us a 12x8 canvas, which is from this block here to this block here, and then we can work with that. So again, just to prove, again, the floor is Y5. If the top of that is Y17, the top of this will be Y29, as we are 12 blocks up. So right now, this rectangle will be 24 tall, 8 wide, 16 wide if you're including the arms, but we'll get to that later on. So what we're going to do is get our smooth sandstone. We come to the first row of these birch planks here, and we go to the 5th block, which is this one. Punch that one out, that one, that one, that one, so that's 4, and replace it with smooth sandstone. On top of that, we're going to punch out 4 again, replace with smooth sandstone, and again, and again. So that's a 4x4 of smooth sandstone. What we're going to do on the second row is we're going to punch out 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left using the smooth sandstone. On top of that, to the left, we place 2 smooth sandstone. Then what we do on the right side of here, we go up 1, and then we go up diagonal 5 times. So that's up diagonal to the right once, twice, 3, 4, 5. We then go to side 1, go down, and punch all these row out, replace it with smooth sandstone, and that links it up like so. So this is what it should be looking like so far. Next, what we're going to do is punch out this 2x2 up here on top of the smooth sandstone and replace it with, you guessed, smooth sandstone. And then you get your skin colour, whether it is the mushroom block or the white stained clay. Here we punch it out, go 1, 2, 3 to the left. On the row below, we leave the first block, go 1, 2, 3. The row below that, first, second, leave the third. We fill all this in using the mushroom or white stained clay. Final area, what you're going to do is this block here. You're going to punch it out and replace it with smooth sandstone. Go up diagonal to the left one and down twice. And once you've done that, it will look, if I can place it properly, there we go, something like this. So again, from there to there is 11x8. If you're including the belt, that is 12x8. And it's a bit all over the place and crazy. But don't you worry, we're going to add one little thing here, which will make it kind of look cool. So what we do is we come to the belt here, where we've got the oak planks, or oak logs, should I say. Below that, we place 2 of the black stained clay, and on top of that, a 2x2 of brown wool. Now, we do the exact same on the right side, so below this grey, we place 2 black stained clay. On top of that, a 2x2 of brown wool. And then the final step, we're going to get our grey wool here, and next to this black stained clay, we're going to place 1 grey, go down 1, and then under that 2 stone. So this is like a 3D effect, and it looks really, really cool. It's like the utility belt he's wearing, so it's pretty accurate, which is always good. And let me grab them blocks back. There we go. So, yeah, that's what it's looking like. So, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to pause, because I know that is somewhat complicated to replicate. Just by looking at it, you should be able to copy it easy enough. But now we can start working on the hands, and the arms, in fact. Okay, so starting on the left arm. on top of this first row, we place a row of mushrooms. That's 2 rows of full mushroom. The third row is 3 smooth sandstone, 1 birch. Next row is 1 smooth sandstone, 3 birch. Next row is 3 birch, 1 smooth sandstone. Next row is 2 birch, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 birch, and the next row is the exact same. The next row is 1 birch, 1 smooth sandstone, 2 birch. The next 2 rows is 1 smooth sandstone, 3 birch. Again, that's same thing. Next row is 1 birch, 1 smooth sandstone, 2 birch, and the final row is 1 birch and 3 smooth sandstone. If you've done it correctly, if I can pronounce that correctly, there we go. It will link up perfectly like that, and will give you something looking like this. So again, the left arm is a 12x4, 12 tall, 4 wide, and again, looks like this. If you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. And the other side is very, very similar. In fact, I believe it's the exact same, but mirrored. Okay, so moving on to the right side. We're going to do the second row of mushroom. The next row, third row, going from left to right, is 1 birch, 3 smooth sandstone. I'm going to say SS because it's easier. So if I say SS, I'm referring to smooth sandstone. So the next row is 3 birch, 1 SS. There we go. Next row, 1 SS, 3 birch. Next row, 1 birch, 1 SS, 2 birch. Same with the next row, 1 birch, 1 SS, 2 birch. Next row is 2 birch, 1 SS, 1 birch. Next 2 rows is 3 birch, 1 SS. And then the final 2 rows, this is what's slightly different to the other side. We go 1 birch, 2 SS, 1 birch. And the final row is 3 SS, 1 birch. So as you can see, the one difference, and if you want to keep it symmetrical, you can make this the same. Just replace it like that. But for the purpose of this, I'm going to make it slightly different, just to add a bit of variety. So on the left side, that one block is different. That's pretty much it. It is very, very similar, as you can see. So yeah, that is the whole front of the statue so far. If you haven't got something looking like this, then definitely pause, catch up, see where you've gone wrong, whatever you need to do. You are more than welcome to take all the time in the world, or as much time as you want to dedicate, I guess, to making sure you got this right, because if you move on, your life is, again, about to get more difficult. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on to the left side of the body, we're going to start making it 3D. So, we're going to get our oak logs, and we're going to extend it back 1, 2, 3 on both sides. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And we're going to start working our way up layer by layer. So the second row, each row, by the way, is 3 wide. It's actually 4 wide, but we've built the first block here, so we're only placing 3. So again, from left to right, first row is 3 birch. Second row is, well, in fact, this is the third row technically, 1 oak, 2 SS. Next row is 3 birch. Next row is 1 oak, 2 SS. Next row is 3 birch. Next row is 1 birch, 1 SS, 1 birch. Next row is 2 SS, 1 birch. Same with the next row, 2 SS, 1 birch. Next row is 3 SS. Next row, 3 birch. And then the final row is 2 birch, 1 SS. And again, that's what it should look like. That is a 12x4 rectangle, and that is the left side of the leg. The right side of the leg is again the exact same, but I will run you guys through it nevertheless. So, coming round to the right side, what we're going to do is, again, from left to right. First row is just the 3 oak logs we've done. Second row is 3 birch. Third row is 2 SS, 1 oak. Fourth row is 3 birch. Fifth row is 2 SS, 1 oak. Next row is 3 birch. Next row is 1 birch, 1 SS, 1 birch. Next row is 1 birch, 2 SS. Same with the next row, 1 birch, 2 SS. Next row is 3 SS. And then 2 rows of 3 birch. And again, once you've done that, it will look like this. One thing I did forget on the top row here is the first block is birch, second block is SS, and then 2 birch. There we go. So, again, it's the exact same as the other side. 12x4, Ignore that, that's not part of the leg, that's part of the 3D effect that goes on the front, so don't get confused by that. But yeah, moving around to the sides of the arms now. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go around to the back of the statue. And where we've got this mushroom blocks here, we're going to extend it back 1, 2, 3, all the way across on both sides. Now, what you'll notice is it creates a 4x4 square. If you go below, as you can see there, that is a 4x4 square, and so is that. So this is the left side, so we're going to start on that first. So the second row, the first row is just 4 mushroom, as you can see. Second row is also 4 mushroom. The next row is 3 SS. Next row is 3 birch. 1 birch, 2 SS. 1 birch, 1 SS, 1 birch. Next row is 1 SS, 2 birch. And then the next rows are just solid birch, so 3 birch on each row. Whoops. And then on the final row, as you'll notice, this is the final row because it's like the top, it lines up with the top of here. The first block on the left is SS, and then the rest is birch. So that is what it should look like. It is very, very simple. That is a 12x4. And again, you are more than welcome to pause if you need to do so. The other side is the exact same. So coming around to the right side, we've got the first layer, of course, mushroom. Second layer, mushroom. Again, from left to right. What we're going to do is 3 SS, 2 birch, 1 SS. That's one thing I didn't do on this side. This first block here is actually smooth sandstone. Coming background here, my bad. Next row is 2 SS, 1 birch, 1 SS, 1 birch, 2 birch, 1 SS. And then again, what we're going to do is just build birch all the way to the top. And then on the final row, which is this one, on the far right side, we're going to place 1 smooth sandstone. And it will look like this. That is a 12x4 rectangle. Okay, so again, more than welcome to pause if you need to do so. And we're going to move on to the back of the statue now. And we're going to start building the back of the legs, back of the body, back of the arms. And then that leaves us with just the head remaining, which is really, really cool. We're making awesome, awesome progress. Okay, so moving around to the back of the body. Very, very similar to the front of the body, at least with the legs. In fact, with the legs, it is the exact same. So, each row here is 6 wide because we've already got 1 block on each side, which brings it up to 8. So, starting on the bottom row is 6 oak logs. Next row is 2 SS, 2 birch, 2 SS. Next row is 2 birch, 2 oak, 2 birch. Next row is 2 SS, 2 birch, 2 SS. Next row is 2 birch, 2 oak, 2 birch. Next row is 2 SS, 2 birch, 2 SS. Next row is 6 birch. Next row is 1 birch, 1 SS, 2 birch, 1 SS, 1 birch. Next row, 2 SS, 2 birch, 2 SS, and same with the next row. And then the final 2 rows is 6 birch, there we go. Birch, not SS, my bad. And once you've done that, that is a 12x8 rectangle. Of course, that is the back of the legs. Again, it is the exact same as the front, so hopefully you got that pretty easy. And now we can move on to the upper part of the body, which is slightly more complicated, and we're going to do it slightly different to what we did before. So we're going to start off by placing 1 oak log. We're going to get, whoops, it's on my hotbar already. Our brown wool, place 6 brown wool, and then 1 oak log. That's the first layer of the body. The next layer is 1 SS. We're going to go up diagonal, to side, down diagonal, and to the side. Now, as I said before, on the front I'm not going to do that. On the back I probably will because it's a bit easier. So, on top of this left side here, we're going to go up 2 using birch, and then up 8 using SS. Now that will bring you to the top. We're going to come down to the third block here, go 1 to the right, down diagonal, and to side 1. On the right side, we're going to build up 11 using SS, so just solid smooth sandstone. On the third block, we go 1 to the left, up diagonal, up twice. And final step, this one block here on the bottom, we go one to the right. And once you've done that, it will look something like this. Now, last step, what we do is we place one birch either side at the top. And in this middle part here, we place 4 smooth sandstone. And once you've done that, it will look something like this. And you just fill the rest in with birch. Now, I know that might have not made much sense to some of you. And that might have been a bit too fast for some of you. So again, I'm going to give you guys a perfect opportunity to pause if that's what you need. And it's, again, pretty self-explanatory. It's an 11 by 8 area, not including that brown strip there. And it's pretty simple, as you can see. Just by pausing here, I can promise you that you'd be able to figure it out just by yourself. But I'm presuming a lot of you would have been able to figure it out just fine. So we're going to move on with no more worries. Okay, so working on the back of the right arm first, or the left side if you're looking at it from this perspective here. We're going to start. The first layer is mushroom, second layer is mushroom, and again we're going to be working from left to right. So the third row is 2 SS, 1 birch. Next row is 2 birch, 1 SS. Next row is 1 birch, 2 SS. Next row is 1 SS, 2 birch. 1 birch and then 1 SS. Next row is 1 SS, 2 birch. Next row is 2 birch, 1 SS. Next row, 1 birch, 2 SS. Next row is 1 birch, 1 SS, 1 birch. And then we got 1 SS, 2 birch. And then the final row is 1 SS, 2 birch. And once you've done that, that is a 12 by 4 rectangle. It will look like this. The other side is the exact same, mirrored. So that makes your life a tad easier. So, moving around to this side, of course, the bottom row is mushroom, second row is mushroom. Again, working from left to right, we've got 1 birch, 2 SS, 1 SS, 2 birch. Then we got 1 SS, 2 SS, sorry, and 1 birch. Next row is 1 SS, 1 birch, 1 SS. Next row is 2 birch, 1 SS. Next row is 1 SS, 2 birch. Next row is 2 SS, 1 birch. Next row is 1 birch, 1 SS, 1 birch. Next row, 2 birch, 1 SS. And then the final row is 2 birch, 1 SS. So again, just to remind you, it is the exact same as that side, just mirrored. And looks like this. Again, 12 by 4. If you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to add a little 3D touch. And this is, again, optional. If you don't want to add it, you are more than welcome not to. Before we do that, quickly, we're just going to fill this top part in here. So, essentially, what you're going to do is, this is the left side. We're going to come around to the front, just to make it easier. So, here, where there's 2 smooth sandstone connecting, we're going to place 2 smooth sandstone. And same with this part here. And this one, 2 smooth sandstone, 2 smooth sandstone, or SS. That will give you 3 sections. In each one, we're just going to fill it with birch planks. Just to fill the middle one in, doesn't really matter. On the edges, just use birch planks. And it will give you something that looks like this. So that's his left shoulder, his right shoulder. Okay, so this little extra that we're going to be adding, I think I'll add it now whilst we're working on the body rather than later. We're going to add a lightsaber. Again, this is optional, but again, why would you build Luke Skywalker without a lightsaber? If you've got so far already with this awesome build, why would you stop and not build a lightsaber? But anyways, again, it's up to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the left hand, we're going to come to the second row, second block in, and build 3 grey. We're then going to get lime and place 8 lime. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're then going to come around to the back of the hand, so the back of the left hand, and we come to this block here, so second block on second row, or third block if you're going from the left, and place 1 grey. Now, a finishing touch you can do, if that just wasn't cool enough, is on the grey, place buttons on either side, just to represent like the little bumps on the lightsaber. And as you can see, you don't need to put one on the end because that looks a bit weird. But as you can see, once you've done that, it gives you an awesome effect. Now you can change how long you want the lightsaber to be. You can change the color. As far as I'm aware, like Luke Skywalker does have a green one. Correct me if I am mistaken. But yeah, you have a bit of customizability. You can make it as long as you want, as short as you want, and you can use the buttons. You don't have to use the buttons. Again, it's up to you. So that's what it looks like so far. We've got the body, we got these little like utility items, we got the lightsaber. We are missing the head, of course, probably the most important part of the body, as of course he would not be alive without it. So anyways, we're going to move on into building it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our mushroom blocks. Going to come to the front side, on the left side, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right, on the 5th block, which is this SS, going to place 2 mushroom, or 1 mushroom, bring it 2 forwards using mushroom. There we go. We go to the right side, 5 to the left on this block here, which will be smooth sandstone. Place mushroom, bring it 2 forwards, and then we're going to link it together. There should be a 6 block gap. Once you've done that, that will give you an 8x2 area of an overhang at the front. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our mushroom, come around to the sides, and extend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 backwards on each side. And then join them together again. That'll make an 8x2 overhang. And in total, that will give you an 8x8 square. Now that is the base plate of the head, the template we're going to be working with. The head overall is 8x8x8. But we will have some 3D details, so it will be slightly bigger in some areas, but that's no worries. So again, make sure you're at the front side, so you can tell we got the utility belt, we got the lightsaber. So this is the front side, and we're going to work on the face first. So the first row is just solid mushroom, 8 mushroom. The second row is 3 mushroom, and then we need our spruce, 2 spruce planks, 3 mushroom. The next row is 8 mushroom. The next row is 1 mushroom, 1 white, 1 blue, 2 mushroom, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 mushroom. That's his eyes. For his eyebrows, we're going to do 1 mushroom, 2 oak logs, 2 mushroom, 2 oak logs, 1 mushroom. The next row, starting on the left side, we have 1 oak plank, and then we have 7 mushroom. The next row, we have 1 oak plank, 2 oak plank, 3 oak plank. Doesn't actually matter what you put in these 2 blocks here because they'll be covered. 1 spruce, another spruce, and then 3 oak planks. And then the final row is 2 spruce planks, 1 oak plank, 1 spruce plank, 2 spruce plank, and then we can just put 3 oak plank. Again, it doesn't matter. We can change them up in a bit and customize it to how you want. I'll just put it like that because otherwise it looks a tad weird. But a few of the items will be covered up and then the rest we can change later on. But for now, that is an 8x8 square. That's what it should look like. And then we're going to add the little 3D effects right now to the front of his head. So the first 3D effect, what we're going to do is we're going to come to the top left, go down 1 to this oak wood here, place 1 oak wood plank on top of it, 1 spruce plank, 1 oak plank. We're then going to leave 1 block gap. Here we're going to place 1 spruce, go up 1 oak, to right 1 oak, leave a gap, then we place 1 oak, and go down twice with the spruce. And once you've done that, it will look like this. And as you can see, a lot of the stuff is covered up that we've just done, so that's why it's not too important that it's 100% accurate. So again, that's what it should look like. We've got the 3 blocks there, 3 blocks there, and 3 blocks there. So that's 9 blocks as a 3D effect. And again, just by pausing, it's pretty self-explanatory. You should be able to figure it out very, very easily. Okay, so we're going to move around to the left side of the head now. So we've got this empty canvas we can work with. First off, what we're going to do is replace the 2 blocks on the bottom row of the left with spruce planks, and then the 3rd row with spruce log. The rest of this row is mushroom. The next row, starting from left to right, is 1 spruce log, 1 spruce plank, 1 spruce log, and then the rest is mushroom. The next row is 3 spruce planks, 1 spruce log, and then the rest is mushroom, so that's 3 mushroom. The next row is 1 spruce plank, 3 oak planks, 1 spruce log, and 2 mushroom. The next row is 2 spruce planks, and then the rest is oak planks, so it's 5 oak planks, The next row is 1 spruce plank, and then the rest is oak planks. The next row is 1 oak plank, 1 spruce plank, and then 5 oak planks, and then the final row is 7 oak planks. So as you can see, it should look something like that. This block here we can replace with spruce just to add a bit of variety. And yeah, that's what it should look like so far. Now, like we did on the front, this side has 8 3D effects. So what we do is we come to this block here, this spruce log, and we come to this block here, which is mushroom. Where that block of mushroom is, we're going to place 1 spruce in front of it and go up twice using spruce logs. Now, what we want to do is make sure you place a block there and make sure the logs are facing upright. We don't want them sideways. We don't want them facing like that. We do want them upright. So again, that's a 2 block gap, and then we got 3 spruce logs, and on top of that, 2 oak logs. Next to that, we're going to go 1 to the right, leave a gap, place 1 here, we're going to place 1 oak log. We're going to go down diagonal using 1 spruce log, or down using 1 spruce log, and then down diagonal to the right using another spruce log. Once you've done that, that is all the 3D effects you'll need for this side. And again, that is an 8x8 area, so if you're on pause, you're more than welcome to do so. And yeah, we're going to move on to the right side of the head, which is exactly the same. Okay, so for the right side of the head, first things first. We are going to change this block here from mushroom to oak planks. We're also, again like we did on the other side, going to change the 2 blocks at the end to spruce, and then the one next to it to spruce log. Again, we're going to work from left to right, right to left this time, because it's easier. Normally I work left to right, but this time it's right to left. So we place 1, this is the second row, 1 log, 1 plank, 1 log, and then 4 mushroom. The next row is 3 spruce planks, 1 spruce log, and then mushroom. The next row is 1 spruce plank, 3 oak planks, 1 spruce log, 2 mushroom. The next row is 2 spruce planks, 2 oak planks, and then the rest is mushroom. The next row is 1 spruce plank, and then the rest is oak. The next row is 1 oak, 1 spruce, and then the rest is oak. And then the top row is solid oak. So it is slightly different to the other side, whereas on the other side, I know I said it was the same. It's slightly different. The layer finishes 1 higher. So again, if you want to go with the whole continuity theme, you can bring it down 1. The only reason it doesn't bring down 1 is on this side you need to have 1 mushroom block here, which means you can't have an oak plank there, which is what we've got on the other side. So on this side, we just ignore it and place 3 mushroom instead. Okay, so on this side, again like the other side, we have the 3D effects. So we come to this block here, we're going to place 1 spruce plank, or spruce log should I say, go up twice, and then up twice using oak logs. We then go to the left, leave this block, go to the left once more, place a oak log, go down 1 using spruce, and then down diagonal to the left using another spruce log. Again, that's an 8x8 square, slightly different to the other side by like 2 blocks, so again, I do apologise, as I did say it was the exact same, so hopefully you didn't get too confused there. But with that said, we can now move on to the back of the head, and then onto the top, and finish this up. Okay, so coming around to the back of the head, we have an area presented to us like this. What we're going to start by doing is punch out the bottom row where the mushroom is. We're going to replace that with 3 oak, and then 2 spruce logs, make sure they're upright, and then 1 oak plank. Okay, so we're going to do this layer by layer because that's the easiest way of doing things, as I would say. So from left to right, we got 1 oak, 1 spruce log, and then the rest is oak. The next row is 1 oak plank, 1 spruce log, 1 oak log, 3 oak planks. Getting confused. Next row is 1 spruce log, 1 spruce plank, 1 oak log, 1 oak plank, 1 spruce log, 1 oak log. I'm getting very confused because I'm saying lots of different logs and lots of different planks. If I say log, I place a plank, just presume it's a plank. Again, I do apologize, but it's just like mental, like, you know them words that like get tongue twisters. That's what I'm getting at. It like is a bit of a tongue twister. Okay, so the next row is 3 spruce planks, 1 oak log, 2 spruce planks. Next row is 4 spruce planks, 1 oak log, 1 spruce plank. That was an oak plank, by the way, I just misplaced. Next row is 6 oak planks, and the final row is 1 spruce plank, 5 oak planks. Okay, so that's what it should look like. Again, pause if you need to do so, and we're going to move on to the final side, which is the top of the head. So we're going to come around to the front, like this. So we have like an overview of everything. So what we've got is we've got these 2 spruce planks here and 1 here. What we're going to do is place 3 in a row like that, and it connects it. Now in the middle one, we're going to go up 1 or towards the back 1, whatever you want to say. It should look like that. Going to the top left corner, we're going to place 3 spruce planks, and in the middle go to the right one, like so. And then from that block there, that random spruce plank, we're going to go diagonal and to the side one. And then all the rest of the gaps are simply oak planks. So we're going to fill it all in using solid oak planks. And once you've done that, that is pretty much it. You have built your own Luke Skywalker Star Wars statue. So again, that's an overview of the top. And I'm going to get rid of my arm real quick, and we'll have a quick spin around. I'll show you what it should look like, and then we'll call this a day and wrap everything up. So again, one last time. This is the front of the legs, 12 by 8. The left side of the leg, 12 by 8. The right side of the leg, 12 by 8. Then we got the back side of the leg, 12 by 8. 12 by 4 for each side of the legs. I don't know if I said that. I think I said 12 by 8. You can tell this is a long video, it's getting to me. There's the front of the body, 12 by 8, front of each arm, 12 by 4. The left side of the arm, 12 by 4. Right side of the arm, 12 by 4. Then come around to the back. We've got the back of the body, 12 by 8. Back of each arm, 12 by 4. The shoulders, which are 4 by 4 on each side. And then we got the front of the head, which is 8 by 8 by 8 for the whole head, with these awesome 3D effects. Again, do take your time, do pause if you need to. But if you have finished, then I definitely do appreciate you watching and sticking to the end. If you did enjoy, definitely consider leaving a like, showing some support down below. It really is appreciated. Again, let me know if you want to see some of the other statues. I have got Princess Leia designed, Han Solo, and also Obi-Wan Kenobi. And definitely stuff like Darth Vader and Stormtroopers can be arranged. That is definitely possible. And this was based on the skin pack on Xbox. That's kind of what it's based on, and it's a pretty nice skin, I do say so myself. So yeah, we can do stuff like this, the X-Wing pilot, and we have got a statue for Han Solo here, this skin. We've also got a statue for this Princess Leia skin with her little side buns, and also a Han Solo skin. Not Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, there we go. So this skin. And again, if it is wanted, if there's demand for it, I can do Darth Vader, Stormtroopers, whatever you want. Just let me know. But again, hopefully you did enjoy. There will be some more Star Wars stuff coming because the film should be awesome. And also stick around for next weekend when hopefully I'll get the Jacoboni statue tutorial out. So yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time, I've been Tom or Gummy, and goodbye.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Tear me apart and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.